Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast, this time talking about Torchwood Monthly Range number 48. Yes, this monthly range isn't going anywhere. Torchwood, Lease of Life, released March 21. I tell you what, let's start as we mean to go on and have a quick shifty at the synopsis. 3-bed, 1-bath, shared house in a vibrant area with easy access to Cardiff city centre. Has a real lived-in feel. Note to interested parties. There is a small, spreading mould issue, and an investigation is being undertaken on site. Those worried are advised to contact the council's mould expert, Dr. Owen Harper. Yes, the exciting world of Torchwood brings us all nicely back to earth with a bump. It is perhaps the most mundane of Big Finish's range. You've got, excitement and adventure and really wild things going on in the new current and Tom Baker ranges. You've got people stranded on Earth with Paul McGann. And you've got a host of other things happening in the wilds of space with Space 1999 and even with the 10th Doctor and Space Force, or whatever they're called. Special Space Service? The SSS. Anyway, Torchwood on Earth, dealing with the mundane in a terribly small space with a terribly small cast, still manages to come up trumps time after time. I'm just not sure how they do it. I spend quite a lot of my day trying to think of new and exciting ideas for storylines, but Torchwood manages to do it in a very small space. It's the closest I'm going to get to, a Call of Cthulhu type world mixed with Doctor Who. Yes, from the synopsis you've got it. It's a small house. Mould is a definite issue, and there's some people living in the house, and they don't particularly get on. It's ideal for these COVID trapped inside kind of times. So, is it any good? Well, of course it is. This whole range has been marvellous from start to end. It's very, very rarely weak. And yes, because you've only got Owen Harper in this from the standard Torchwood, crew, the idea of everyone in it potentially being a redcoat, let's face it, that's quite likely. So it comes down to who gets out of this story alive and what's actually going on. It is very clever, very, very well structured and terribly well observed. That's kind of what we've come to expect from Torchwood. So I've got no real problems there. Does it go anywhere else, anywhere unexpected? Not as much as it could have. But I think that's more to do with the structure of the whole piece. It's hardly a complaint. Because Owen is a great character, hands down. So you don't need anything extra beyond that. So, what have we got? A small, unassuming residence that isn't the lodger, that isn't a strange park TARDIS upstairs, that is just a house that's falling apart with a bunch of people inside who don't really get on. Perfect Torchwood material. Listen to the trailer, decide for yourself, and I will speak to you all very soon, probably about more Doctor Who or anything along those lines. Because let's face it, I've got Return of the Cybermen, I've got Stranded 2, I've got Space 1999, I've got River Song, I've got so much to talk to you about. And even the Dalek Protocol. So, the Tin Dog podcast isn't going anywhere. So until next time, be seeing you.
Here we are. Lot of potential. So it's 2 bedrooms officially, though one's on the small side. I like to think of that as bijou.
From Big Finish Productions, Torchwood, Lease of Life.
Estate agent?
Temporarily. For heaven's sake!
Is milk off?
Nobody ever bloody checks.
Oh, what is that smell?
The drains, it's fine, it comes and goes.
The mould. Is it always this bad?
When it's Nye's turn to clean the bathroom, yes. Look, mate, I've had enough of this. What's going on? Are we in danger?
Not if I can find the source in time.
Source? It's mould. It grows in the damp.
Yeah, this is not just any old mould. In a nutshell, big alien thing probably going to kill us all if I can't stop it.
You said it had defences.
It does. I'm really not looking forward to what it does next. I think it's about time I call for backup.
Big Finish. We love stories.
A Villain in Venice, Jane of the Air, Book 1. A steampunk detective and aviatrix and part-time spy. Available now. All profits to the NHS. That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.